Hi, this is Andy Jeter and Honey Good, and our presentation covers our review of a digital literacy activity that was included at the FGCU Literacy Festival. We collaborated on this project in conjunction with our internship and worked with a research team from the FGCU College of Education.
For our presentation, we'll provide a brief description of the program, its goals, and establish the need for the digital activity. We'll also identify program stakeholders, explain the evaluation questions, share a logic model which explains the inputs, activities, and outputs, as well as the short-term and long-term expected outcomes. A description of our evaluation design, data collection methods, and analysis will be followed by an explanation of the actual findings from this project.
To promote reading achievement for all students, FGCU hosts a literacy festival that brings authors and readers together, targeting teachers and students from Title I schools in 5 local school districts, local homeschool associations, and Southwest Florida community. The event focuses on children's and young adult literature. Prior to the event, students each received a copy of a book by one of the featured authors. Student teachers worked with the students, studying the book with them. This year's festival was a debut of a digital workshop, which is the focus of our evaluation.
The digital activities from this year's event included working with 2 digital tools. Students were provided with a book featured at the Literacy Festival prior to the activity and used a tool called the 3Doodler to construct objects relating to what they read. This tool allows children to construct structures in 3D using a stylus that extrudes the media. The other activity involved students coloring an image relating to the book and using the Quiver augmented reality app to make their image come alive on iPads through animation and 3D.
The purpose for this program was to expose a diverse group of students to digital tools through high-interest activities that may be used to enhance literacy instruction. The activities were designed to enable students to better comprehend what they're reading, evaluate, and create.
Scores on the ELA component of the 2016 FSA revealed that students across the state of Florida in grades 3 through 10 earned lower than achievement level 3, indicating that students are reading below grade level. A 2012 study found that only a third of middle school students scored proficient on the ECLSK, which includes as a focus integrating background knowledge and comprehension skills. Furthermore, only a third of 4th grade students scored proficient on the test when asked to analyze and synthesize texts. Findings from the same study also revealed that 8th grade students of low socioeconomic situations were reading on the same level as 3rd grade students of high socioeconomic status. Besides the gap in achievement relating to socioeconomic status, disparities still exist between a white subgroup and Black and Hispanic subgroups. Due to predicted increases in the Hispanic and Black population, if trends stay constant, in 30 years our labor force will have lower literacy skills than today.
Murnane, Sawhill, and Snow, Jose, and English all recommend that technology and multimedia should be used to enhance literacy instruction, as it better prepares students to compete in a growing technical workforce. It promotes exposure to multiple perspectives and varied approaches, and it fosters collaboration.
Stakeholders that directly benefit from this program include the students who benefit either directly from the activity or through enhanced instruction from teachers, literacy coaches, and parents who incorporate what they've learned from seeing these activities in action. The FGCU Literacy Festival Committee benefits from an evaluation of this project, as they will be better equipped to improve the activity for future events based on information gleaned from multiple sources of feedback. Extended benefits of this program include promotion of a more literate and technically skilled workforce. Therefore, this program and others like it are important to society at large.
This evaluation was guided by the following evaluation questions. What are the students' perceptions about digital learning activities incorporated into the Literacy Festival? And what are the teachers' perceptions about digital activities incorporated into the Literacy Festival? Were the digital activities more beneficial to any subgroup of students?
Our logic model of the program reveals how FGCU's planning of the festival and the digital learning activities are designed to promote enhanced literacy skills through technology-enriched activities and expose educators to potential technology applications to enhance instruction. Ultimately, the far-reaching impacts of this program and others like it will promote a future workforce with improved literacy and technical skills.
Our design used a mixed methods approach involving both qualitative and quantitative data collection and analysis. Data was collected through observations, interviews, and surveys, and data analysis included qualitative analysis of observation records and coding of interview transcripts, quantitative analysis of demographics, close-ended questions, and Likert scale items enable measurement of attitudes and perceptions.
3 independent observers witnessed the activities during 3 different sessions. The observers included 1 evaluation team member who is a current teacher and doctoral student, 1 undergrad, and an FGCU doctoral student who is not a teacher. The observers used a systematic direct observation document as a protocol, which included Likert scale items allowing measurement of agreement levels relating to access to materials, presentation of digital literacy activities, engagement of audience, and determining if the digital literacy workshop reflected Literacy Festival goals. Open-ended questions allowed observers to identify strengths, shortcomings, and opportunities for improvement for the digital activities.
Semi-structured interviews conducted with 7 teachers who accompanied students were transcribed and recorded. 12 open-ended questions provided insights into the perceptions of the teachers and took place at a nearby table during the activities. These questions addressed how they found out about the festival, their reasons for attending, how they felt the digital activities enhanced the festival, potential use of technology presented at the festival in literacy instruction and other subject areas, whether there was a clear connection between the digital activities and the rest of the festival, how the activities met the needs of participants and their students, and what they learned from the activities.
A survey administered to students participating in the activity included Likert scale questions that used smiley face graphics for age appropriateness. Questions were asked to determine whether students had prior exposure to each of the digital tools, the reaction to each activity, and whether they agreed or disagreed that the digital tools could improve their reading performance.
Qualitative data from the interviews was coded by 2 members of the evaluation team who sought emergence of common themes from the interviews. Quantitative data analysis involved entering coded data into SPSS to create a frequency distribution. Variables included participant ID numbers to protect anonymity, gender, age, and multiple selection question items. Mean values were derived and disaggregated relative to gender and age group to ascertain whether significant group differences existed.
Data collection for this evaluation was initially carried out in February 2018, and the written report is currently in progress with plans for publishing. Though we are currently working on this project, here are our findings thus far. Major themes that emerged from qualitative analysis included student interest in digital activities, new technology integration, ability for digital activities to foster creativity and collaboration, and capacity for digital activities to bring literature to life.
A total of 91 students were surveyed, with a majority of female students. Most students who were surveyed were age 12. A majority reported no prior experience with the 3-doodler and indicated enjoying the experience.
For the Quiver app activity, the results were similar. Most students had no prior exposure and enjoyed participating in the activity. 69% of the students surveyed indicated that they felt working with either of the digital tools would positively impact their reading performance. Lastly, there was no major differences in response based on gender or age.
And this concludes our presentation.